Hello, my name is Min Kobayashi, and because I've been gone for several months, I've not been talking about the books that I have bought, so here is my book haul. It will not be all of the books that I have bought since August, but it will be a good chunk of them. First of all, I bought The Vile Village and The Slippery Slope. It's about the three Baldadera children and being pursued by Count Olaf. I got Stardust by Neil Gaiman. It follows Tristan, who, for his beloved, goes on to a search into a dangerous and mysterious land by buying City of Lost Souls, City of Heavenly Fire. Actually, just today, I found this book in a used bookstore, and I bought it. It is The Grey Wolf Throne by Cinda Williams-Chima, which is one of my favorite authors, and I absolutely love this series. So the Christmas present I got was George Orwell's 1984. Most people read it in high school. I got to read The Great Gatsby instead, which I also love, but it is a very well-known dystopian. And then I have The Alchemist, which is another 20th century classic, an allegorical story following a shepherd looking for the pyramids of Egypt. I found a few months ago The Way We Live Now, which is a satirical book by Anthony Trollope about greed and dishonesty. And then I was actually really lucky. I found this book for free. It's Rebecca by Daphne du Maurier. It is a gothic thriller about this woman who remarried and finds that her husband's late wife still haunts the house. Give me weird Jane Eyre vibes. Another book I found for free, which is Harper Lee's Go Set a Watchman. I absolutely love this book. It was one of my favorite reads of 2017, so I was very happy that I was able to find it. Again, talking about free books, I found this precious book. It is the first ever collection of all of Arthur Conan Doyle's Sherlock Holmes, and it was published in 1930, which means it's an 88-year-old book, and I'm almost done the study in Scarlet now, and I love it so much. Don Quixote, I've never known how to pronounce that last name, by Miguel de Ursúa. Published in the early 1600s, and it is about a man who, after reading about a bunch of romantic stories of knights, decides he wants to become a knight himself. It is a very large book, but it sounds very interesting. The Art of War by Sun Tzu, and it's an amazing book. It's 2,500 years old and it's still in print, which says something. Portrait of a Lady by Henry James. I'm also really excited. It's also a satire. Then I picked up You're Not a Country, Africa, which as soon as I saw the title I was like, yes! I hate when people keep on messing that up, and it's a collection of stories by Pius Ndesami, who talks about what it means to be an African for someone who is from Africa, and it's a collection of essays, so I'm really excited to read it. And then when talking about nonfiction memoirs, this is Me Talk Pretty One Day by David Sedaris. I've read some of his works before, and he's very satirical and very funny. I found The World We Found by Thariti Yumagar, which I'm probably butchering. It's about these four people that are university students that are very unconventional in the 1970s, and it picks up with them 30 years later, how they're living and how all the things that have changed, and how what you're always imagining doesn't always happen, which is very sad but also very true. And then I also have Struggles of a Dreamer, which is a fiction book, but it's covering how you combine dreams with tradition, which I thought was really awesome. And then I also found this book, which is The Tale of the Jinnie, Genzi, I'm probably butchering it, but this is the oldest novel ever, which I was like, oh my goodness, that is amazing. And then I have here a collection of Celtic myth, British literature, Victorian literature, and children's literature that I have a collection, they're anthologies of. Hope that you have a great day and that you enjoy reading, and what was your favorite book that you read or bought in the end of 2017? Happy reading!